Hey AGTube, it's been a while again since I made a video. Well, maybe last week. I'm just trying to get back in the hang of making videos, and I wanted to share something that I had found last weekend at an antique mall. I went with my husband, and it was a pretty big antique mall. I think it was like an old grocery store or something. The antique mall was. My husband had thought. So that was about the size of the store it was. But we had looked, and it's always this way. It seems like through the whole thing, and wasn't really seeing anything that would work with my girls until it was literally the last cabinet that we hadn't looked in, and I saw this sitting in the very top, and immediately I kind of knew what it was. I had seen these Wolverine tin kitchens on eBay and other people's videos, and immediately, I noticed there was four pieces. There was the sink, or excuse me, the stove, like a hutch, the sink, and then the refrigerator. So I was thinking this has got to be like in the hundreds because it has all four pieces. It's rarely that you find a complete set. And as far as I know, I think the four pieces is a complete set. I don't know what another piece would be. But so I was thinking it had to be in the hundreds. I looked at the price tag and I saw 55, I think, and it was in the fridge, or maybe it was on this little hutch. They took it off. And I thought, oh, it's just for that one item. But I looked and it was written below that and it said all four pieces. So I couldn't believe it. So I immediately told my husband, like, we have got to check this out. It was in one of those locked type cabinets. So he went and got the person from the antique mall. She opened it up and got all the pieces out for us to look at. And she had actually said someone had been in there right before us and looking at the same exact kitchen, but didn't want it because, does show wear and it is rusty, but that's because it's vintage and it's old. I'm probably going to wipe them down with a nice clean cloth a little bit more, try to clean them up a little bit, but I mean, that's just part of the character. It doesn't really bother me like it might bother somebody else. But I thought it'd be just so perfect for Molly, and since I had Molly's scenes and settings, I thought it'd be cute to do a kitchen setup with her, especially since these pieces were such a good price. The refrigerator actually, I have to move Emily, but the refrigerator actually has the little, I can get it out. We have to tilt it forward. Ice cube tray that goes in there. And it says butter, and it has a little basket in the fridge where you can put foods in. So I got home and I immediately kind of did this setup. Now Emily's hair is all funky. Immediately I kind of just did this quick setup. So other than like grabbing some of Molly's things, and this is from Kit's collection, the colander, and it's from her preserves. But other than that, most of it's Molly's. Those things are from Kit's holiday baking set, and the little raisin box kind of came with it. But I think it makes a really sweet kind of setup. Molly, of course, it's so sad. I've just been busy with school and interviewing and not really knowing what's going on with my job this coming year. So I haven't really changed her yet, but I put her little dog down there by her, Bennett, and then Yank is over here begging at the table. And this is the second edition table that they made of hers, and then the rest of the little set. The cake and the teapot are over there with her lunchbox. So I'm really, really happy with this setup. I just wanted to share in case other people are looking for these kind of things, that they can be found out there. I was definitely thinking that my antique mall, I will never find AG stuff there. I will never find any dolls. They had lots of creepy kind of porcelain looking dolls, but never any American Girl stuff. But I did find something there. So usually if you go to those places, I usually feel like I don't have the kind of luck that Kay Collect has when she goes, because she's just so awesome at doing that kind of stuff, the thrifty shopping. But I did find these. So right now I'm trying to think where I want to go with this. I really want to get Molly's Party Treats that comes with the little geraniums and everything. I may try to make that on my own now, but I am kind of a purist in that sense that I do like having the AG stuff like eventually, but I can make things in the meantime. So I'll try to include more pictures. If you have any questions about this, I hope this wasn't just too much talking. I tried to pan around the kitchen to show you what I have of it right now, but I'll try to answer your questions, and I do have to get Molly and Emily changed. Try to move slow. Just give you an aerial